Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Apologies, I think, is in order. I should probably apologise first. That's how I'm going to start this video. Hold on. So I'm just going to apologise right off the bat for not uploading Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's 3 days that I didn't upload, and I'm very, very sorry about that. Let me explain why. It's a very simple answer. A very, very simple answer. It's just to do with my internet, really. So my internet is, as you probably all know, renownedly shocking. Is something I really need to sort out. Probably will get sorted out very soon actually, because it is hindering me a little bit as far as YouTube goes. I literally have to go to my local cafe in town and upload there. And yeah, so it's not that much of a problem, but you know, that's why I didn't upload yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. Also, Saturday I was sort of busy, very busy, and Sunday I was also very busy. So I've had sort of like, it was a couple days of being very busy and also having a really crap internet connection. Monday I wasn't too busy, but I spent half the day editing the vlog and then trying to render it about 4 times because it kept messing up. And then I tried uploading it and it said it was going to take something like 5 hours, and it was just ridiculous. That's the apologies over. I'm sorry for not uploading, but don't you worry, I am back on it now, as you can probably see. So I was struggling for video ideas today. You know, I was thinking like, oh, what can I do? What can I make a video on today? Until I realised that I've been doing a lot of these top 3 tip videos, and just general like videos on, you know, certain subjects and my tips and my tricks and my, you know, opinions and things like that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do again, but for a different subject. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, it is my top 3 tips of things I've learnt in life. I don't really know whether that's the right wording for it, but we'll give it a go nonetheless. So these are things that I've taught myself and I've learned through the course of my existence on planet Earth. The 20 years, or nearly 20 years, I've been on this planet, this globe, this round ball of water, mud, and like sand and grass and stuff. Number one, you cannot, no matter how much you try, you cannot impress everyone. And you cannot fulfill everyone's expectations. That is absolutely impossible. Just if you're thinking about it now, and if this is something you're trying to do, cancel it, cross it off. That is, no way, no, it's not possible. Don't try it. No. You can spend all your life, the whole of your whole existence, trying to impress people, trying to fulfill their expectations and make them like you. Half of the time, in fact 99% of the time, that's not going to happen. People, unless they're very easygoing and very unopinionated and very sort of open-minded, they're probably not gonna, you know, they're gonna expect too much from you. That's just the way life is. That's just how it works, unfortunately. So no matter how hard you try, it's impossible to fulfill everyone's expectations. Of course, you're gonna get your key friends and your really good, you know, like buddies and your family and things like that, and they're all gonna just love you no matter what happens. They're all just gonna be backing you 100%, and they're gonna have you, that makes sense. They're going to back you 100%, and they're going to be there for you no matter what, and they'll love you no matter what. And they're the people you really need to put all your attention into. You know, so there's a lot of people I know that spend too much of their time trying to impress other people, and trying to spend, you know, they spend too much of their time trying to make them seem better to others. People that they don't even know that well, and people that don't really care about them as much as they think they do. And people that have expectations of them, you know, and it just doesn't make any sense. There's people I know that spend loads of their time, and way too much of their time, worrying about what other people think, and they don't spend enough of their time worrying about the people that actually care. There's a quote I found. This explains it perfectly. Hold on. There's a quote that says this: "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind." So that's exactly what I'm trying to say. So you do what you want to do, you say what you feel, and those who matter don't mind. They don't care. Those that matter to you don't care. And those that mind, they don't matter. So the people that mind what you do and think, oh, why are you doing that? They don't matter. The people that matter are the people that don't mind. So they're the people that go, oh, okay, if that's what you want to do, if that's how you want to be, if that's how you want to act, if that's what you think, that's fine, go ahead. I'm not exactly going to agree with you, but I'm going to support you. They're the people you want to keep in your life forever, no matter how hard you have to try. Keep them forever. So that's number 1. That's the first top tip that I have learnt in the nearly 20 years. Cough. In the nearly 20 years that I've been on planet Earth. Moving on very swiftly to number 2. Live your life as stress-free as possible. You'll just be so much more content and so much more happy and so much more relaxed with everything. Obviously, if you minus the stress, everything's going to seem just so much nicer and so much more calm and collected, and it's easier than it actually sounds. Okay, so especially when I was doing my GCSEs at school, that was the point where I was probably the most stressed, and it hit me very quickly, and I got over it very quickly. It was a very quick process. It was literally like a week or two, and I basically, the start of that week, I was stressed. End of the week, I couldn't care less. There was literally a week changing period where I went, you know what, I'm super stressed right now and I don't really want to be. And then I went, right, I'm going to let the stress go and I'm done. I'm nice and calm, I'm relaxed, and I'm probably going to end up doing a better job. So stress is something that a lot of people have. 99% of people I know have a lot of stress in their life, and they're very stressed about certain things. And some people really can't and find it so hard to get away from that particular thing. So here's my tip, and here's my wisdom and words of wisdom for you guys. Here we go, listen to this. So when you're feeling stressed about something, when you're feeling, annoyed about something, or it's in the back of your head and you've got something to do, like a deadline, or you've got some work, or you've got an exam, you've got something that's stressing you out, you have to take time for yourself and you have to go, you know what, this is not worth stressing over. This is not worth risking my health to fulfill. I did my GCSEs, and throughout the whole of my GCSEs, I was like, right, okay, yeah, it is important. GCSEs are important, but they're not worth more than my health. Nothing is worth more than my health. I can get through GCSEs, I can do this, and I can do it without being stressed. And if I do that, I'll probably end up doing a better job. I told myself, I was like, right, the best I can do, I can sit down, I'm gonna revise for the test, and then I'm gonna do my best. And that is all I can do. So I'm gonna do my best, and that's it. I can't do any more than that. So if I got a D or an F, then that's how it goes. That's life. And I'm a strong believer of everything happens for a reason. I'm a strong believer that everything I do happens for a reason. And I do not regret one single thing in my life. I never have, and I never will. Because right now, where I am content and I am happy. I always am, because you shouldn't dwell on the past, because that's the past. You should look forward to the future, because you've got so much to look forward to. So everything happens for a reason in my eyes. I didn't get what I wanted to get in English. I didn't get what I wanted to get in maths. I didn't go anywhere near what I needed to get in science. And it wasn't a problem for me. I've never struggled with anything ever since that, because those three things aren't a big part of the job I wanted to go into and the area of work I wanted to go into. So for me, they weren't a big deal. But there's so many people, and especially so many people that are young and that are doing their GCSEs or doing exams or A-levels and things like that, and they're stressing so much, and what they don't realise is it's actually not doing them any favours. They're stressing, they're overthinking, and they're going, you know what, I've got to get this, I've got to do it. And when they do that, it actually ruins it, and it actually makes it harder to get the grade they're going for, because they're too focused and they're spending too much of their time and energy thinking about that one thing and stressing about it and tensing up. And your brain can't function properly when it's stressed. It can't. So you have to de-stress yourself and tell yourself that everything's gonna be alright. That's tip number 2, less stress. And following on to the final tip number 3, carelessness. This is one thing that I have mastered now, and it's something that helps you get through pretty much any situation. In social situations, socially awkward situations, pretty much any situation in life, this one tip will probably get you through most of them. Carelessness in any form is brilliant, but you have to know when to stop. I really don't care what people think of me. I don't care how people judge me. I don't care, what people think in general. I just don't. I couldn't care less. This is how I want to be. This is how I want to dress. This is how I want to act. If people don't like it, unfortunately, that's their problem. If I want to do this, I would much rather live my whole life happy and content with myself than I would trying to live up to someone else's expectations. So, I've chosen to live my life thus far in total harmony and careless. And I like it. You have to be just that little bit careless in order to be happy and content. And it's hard to balance out, but when you get it, it's awesome. It really is. So I know a lot of you that have emailed me and a lot of you that have tweeted me have been blatantly, that you might not know it yourself, but to me it's obvious that you care too much about what people think and how people judge you and what people think of you, and whether people, you know, are laughing at you or talking about you behind your back. You're far too consumed in what's going on in other people's lives than what's going on in yourself and what's going on in your life. You need to let that go. In order to be, you know, happy and positive in yourself, you have to let go of what other people think, because it really, really doesn't matter. You know, I'm 99% sure people talk about me behind my back. They probably criticize what I wear. They probably criticize how I am and who I am. And I'm actually fine with that, because everyone, each to their own, you know? I don't like everyone. That's just how it goes. You can't go through life expecting every single person you meet to fall in love with you straight away, or at all even, because it just doesn't work like that. I'm overexposed again. There we go. Sun. Just go away. You can't expect everyone to like you for who you are, and you can't expect everyone to just understand how you are and how you dress and how you portray yourself. You can't. I don't understand how half the people are and how half the people act. I don't get it. It doesn't mean that I judge them, and it doesn't mean that I hate them. I just don't really understand it, and I don't necessarily like who they are. But that's my problem and not theirs. They can do whatever they want. It just means that I might not like who they are, and that's fine. That's just how it goes. You have to have that element of carelessness in your life. You have to have that element of, you know what, I don't care what they think. I want to wear this today. I want to act like that. And that's how I'm going to be. And if they don't like it, unfortunately, they're going to have to deal with that. That's what you need to be like. But then you get people that take it too far. And you get people that take the whole carelessness to another level. So they'll be in class in school and they'll be like, you know what, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do that. And unfortunately, that's not how it goes. Some things you have to do. Some things you have to just knuckle down, grit your teeth, and get through it. In your head, you have to realise what's important and what's worth caring about and what isn't. And to me, what's not worth caring about is other people's opinions and other people's judgmental thoughts. That's to me, that's just pointless, because that's their thought. Fair enough. If they have a legitimate opinion and a legitimate if they have a legitimate judgmental thought that I should probably take into consideration, then fair enough. That wraps up the video today, guys. That is my video. That is my top 3 tips and life learned skills. That doesn't make any sense. They are the top 3 things I have learned in my life thus far that hopefully will help you in your life. And yeah, I'll carry on practicing those things I've just said, and yeah, I'll let you know if I come up with any more. So that was it for today, guys. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos in the comments section below. Let's try and get this video to at least 500 likes. Let's smash that 500 like barrier. And yeah, let's look forward to the future. I don't know, if you've got any life tips, if you've got anything you want to share, don't forget to comment below or tweet me or email me. You know, everything is in the description. But yeah, other than that, that was my top 3 life tips that I've come up with so far in my 20 years, nearly 20 years on this planet so far. So I hope you enjoyed, I hope they help, and I will catch you in my next video. Don't forget to smash that sub button, smash that like button, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.